Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review, and today we're going back over to Mauldons Brewery. For me, got it from this month's Round Britain Beer Club subscription. Depending on the brewery, so many bottles, I think it's 33 or 35 quid a month, and some outstanding beers along the way, gotta be honest. So this is Silver Adder. It's a pale ale, 4.2%. There we go. On the back it says, let me get my phone, put my torch on it because I can't see. The light this side's absolutely shocking. So, a super pale ale, a super pale coloured ale, fine hop and malt combination, giving a crisp, refreshing finish. So there we go. Oh dear. Do apologise. Worst stomach ache. I've had it all day. Not particularly felt great all day. I don't know why. I don't know if it's weather. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, but the tablets are awful. They give you the worst. I get stomach ache, wind, and other things that go with the wind. And yeah, and today I felt lousy all day, and the tablets have given me a right good kicking today. Certainly feels that way anyway. So there we can see, crystal clear, pale gold pour, tons of carbonation, nice white head on there. Smells zingy, fruity. Maybe a bit of hair with the dog is what's needed. Hope so anyway. I was contemplating not having any beer, just having a few days off from it. But yeah, very light, easy drinking summer beer. You know, the sort of beer for this time of the year. Technically we're actually in May. We're not even in summer yet, and we've had summer conditions now for a while. Is it all going to come crashing down? Well, it looks like we've got rain for the bank holiday, so hopefully you'll see this before the bank holiday and it's relevant. If not, then yeah. But yes, very much a summer's beer. Obviously not too strong a beer, 4.2%. And you know, going to pubs, certainly since COVID, we've never been to as many pubs supporting, you know, pubs spending our money in the pubs, visiting a wide range of pubs, and you know, you understand that for the majority of pubs, it's the lower ABV beers, and I'm not talking 3.4. Don't get me started on that. But the lower range of beers, anything from 3.8 upwards, is the beers that's selling the maximum. You know, they're the ones people go for. I mean, like us, we go out. We was out last Saturday. Literally had 4.5 pints, and that was my day. And yeah, I mean, I'm struggling now, just drinking a little bit. But it smells. You know when something smells crisp and refreshing, it's bonkers, isn't it? But it does. It just smells it. Certainly looks it, and funnily enough, you taste it. standard, well, 8.5 hour day at work. Come home, my garden's in need of some work, and before it starts getting out of hand, it's a good time for me to get the hoe out and give it a good tickle, and especially when you know what's what. I've hand weeded the front garden, but the back garden, for the most part, I'm going to hoe it and just get rid of the weeds that way. Literally 20 minutes work. Straight after I've done this review, 20 minutes work. Then it'll have a couple of days to dry, 2 or 3 days to dry and die off. And you know, you've got to win. It's the way of winning. When we used to look after big massive flower beds, we used to like to hand weed, but you can't always do it that way, and time doesn't let you. So what you do, run through with the hoe 1 week, go back the following week, run through with the hoe again. Always a bit, there's always collateral damage. You always take out a few plants, but if it's bedding plants. But by doing that, it gets rid of the weeds and stops the weeds from taking over, which they will do at this time of the year. Ooh. I should have tipped the bottle. So yeah, the head's on me. Yeah, I should have tipped it, decanted it in rather than just dropped it in. Gotta be honest, Mauldons beers, yeah, very good. Modern traditional brewery. Never seen them on cask at this end of the woods. I'd assume, like a lot of breweries, they stay pretty to their area, unless it's the fact that pubs up here don't know, which is a shame, really. You know, if I owned a pub, there'd be beers coming to the pub that, you know, no one's heard of, and that will get the punters coming, especially your people who want to tick them boxes for beer, and they'll look and think, God, he's having a Mauldons Brewery tap takeover in Nottingham. I've never even heard of him. And for a lot of people, it'd be a new tick, and that drives them towards, brings their mates along, and, you know, the good pubs that around me, the ones that are doing really, really well, they're the pubs that have a good range of beer. Some that are on all the time for the people that want a certain beer. You know, like 4 main cask lines, or even 5, that are pretty much on all the time. And then you've got the other cask lines, the rotating cask lines, and rotating keg lines. And yeah, those pubs, they are the ones. Certainly where I go at the Crown Inn in Beeston, they are smashing it, because their range of beer is so different all the time that I'll go in. I don't need to go trawl into other pubs. I've got all the beers in one pub, and it's a good pub as well. So even in the winter months, it's great. We sit inside, and in the summer months, you know, it's fantastic to sit outside. They have eateries. They have cobs and cheese boards. But then in the summer months, they'll have like these street food things where they come, and some of them are absolutely outstanding. I mean, a 6-ounce fillet steak for 13 quid in a burger. In a cob, rather. Or sliced. I think it might be sliced and then mixed up with other stuff. But 6-ounce fillet. I actually managed to... it was on the other week, and I bailed and went to a beer festival, and the beer festival was shocking, and yeah, I learnt a lesson there. Should have just carried on with what I was going to do originally, but live and learn. Next time I will. make sure I'm there first. Anyway, back to the beer in question. Super easy drinking. Nice. Oh. And there we go. Look at that. Pale gold perfection there. It's like a hint of citrus, like a hint of fruit. But, oh. It's just took my funny bunny stomach off a little bit. Now I'm going to go back into the garden and try and get the front garden, the back garden out of the way. Try. We'll see how I feel. I may give it 5 minutes and think, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going inside. And so much gardening you want to do in one day. Try not to live my life working, otherwise what's the point of living? You know. Sometimes it's just nice just to sit down, have a chill and watch a bit of TV. And yeah, I've got late night tomorrow, late night Wednesday, Thursday. Early finish on Friday, but I've still got a garden to go and do. Or maybe 2. Oh, so. Oh, that delivers absolutely lovely, that does. Crisp, light, easy drinking. Would I drink it again? Absolutely. Out of 5. For me, 4.4 out of 5. This hits the spot, and it would hit the spot for a lot of people. Very easy drinking beer. Thank you for watching.